Hey guys, and welcome back to Horrible Games. Just a reminder that this is a charity event for Child's Play. Right now we are moving on to Darkshoxx, the 11th hour run, with co-commentators Jelly and Die Forever. So we're going to take it on to them. Hope you guys enjoy the run. Take it on to them. Hope you guys enjoy the run.
Alright, hi everyone, I'm Darkshoxx, and I am with my two co-commentators.
Alright, I'm Gelly.
And today you're going to... Gelly, not Jelly, by the way. Don't worry, don't worry. Alright, we are...
Just go.
Okay, we're doing an all cutscenes run, which means we're going to start with the intro cutscene, and after that the run will start when I on first input. So let's start watching the intro cutscene.
By the way, is it cheating if I vote on your donation incentive?
Producer Robin Morales
Nope.
of television's Case Unsolved.
Go for it.
Morales was researching a story about the famed haunted house in the small town of Harley-on-Hudson, the abandoned mansion of Henry Stauff. Police have expressed concern that Morales' disappearance may be connected to a series of killings that have plagued the Hudson Valley this year. So far, 4 women and 3 men have been victims, fitting a pattern of homicide, and several others are missing. Robin Morales has been missing for more than 3 weeks and seems to have vanished without a trace. She's the producer for the very popular and flamboyant Case Unsolved reporter Carl Denning. Denning is said to have been in seclusion in his country home in Connecticut since Morales' disappearance. It's rumored that the two became romantically involved while working.
Carl, help me, please. I can't get out.
What is this? Damn.
Help me.
I have a rule about people I work with.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't get involved.
uh-huh. I have the same rule.
Been thinking about breaking this rule.
So am I.
Can I speak real fast?
Go ahead.
We have a 101
I
donation
thought you liked me.
from Die Forever
I just can't go
2011
on like this.
for $101,
God damn it.
Everyone's saying what I
putting
think was yet to be.
putting the total at $221.
Well, didn't you?
Bastard.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
I'm a
And
good
I'd like to put that towards the 11th hour door number 1.
Obviously.
Yes, I'll make sure that
Oh
Dark does
my god.
Oh no, we're gonna have a donation fight.
I tell you what, Ms. Morales, I'll just see you in the office on Monday.
No, I'll be in Harley on Hudson next week.
Listen, forget it. Maybe if I'm lucky, you'll just become one of the missing people in Harley.
Don't say that. It scares me.
I already did.
So, for marathon's sake, can we maybe skip the cutscene?
Well, this is an all cutscenes run. I mean, the cutscene is about to end, but it's about to introduce another game mechanic that otherwise will be completely unexplained. But I can explain it and skip the cutscene if you like.
No, you're fine then. I was just wondering.
Okay. So this run will consist of,
We're almost
well,
done.
yeah, very, well,
Mostly cutscenes.
active and intense moments followed, well, interlaced with, well, cutscenes where we just get to watch. So it's half a movie, half a speedrun, essentially.
Yeah, there's a lot of very fast-paced gameplay in between the cutscenes.
Yep.
The run without the cutscenes is like 13 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's why we're gonna be here for an hour and a half watching
Exactly.
this horror ibble.
Carl now gets a mysterious message on his gamebook, which has been sent to him anonymously. The blind mice is a good rep number.
3.
And smart Carl deduces it's 3.
Okay, 3.
Yeah, Carl is really smart in this game.
Whenever we play him, yes. Otherwise, he's.
Yeah.
It's quite surprising that he's able to solve that one too. But at least he's armed with a very good flashlight, right?
He waves it around quite a bit.
Alright, we're gonna start with a technical explanation from Gelly, and then I'll count into the speedrun. Go.
Alright, so what's currently happening is he's waiting for a sound cue to end. In this game, there is a sound cue that can accrue various bits of information, and if it overflows, it causes a crash to the game. So by letting the sound play the entire way through, we try to avoid that crash as much as possible.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're basically just kicking out the first item of the sound cue, so
Exactly.
we have less chance of crashing.
Alright. The run starts in 3, 2, 1, go. So this game features quick word puzzles that point to other objects in the game. For example, what you just saw at the beginning, Winter Coat 1 for Mixer, there is tonic water as an anagram in Winter Coat. So you look for the bottle of tonic water. And that's... in order to find these objects, you have to explore the house, and sometimes they're hidden behind some riddles. And, well, that's how this game is working. As you can see, we're also skipping all sorts of cutscenes. That's because all of the cutscenes are, for most of the game, also replayed at the end of each chapter. So we're essentially skipping everything until the beginning of the first, until the end of the first chapter.
It couldn't.
Oh, sorry, that's.
Yeah, so we're skipping the pre-recap
Exactly.
cutscenes because we'll see them again at the end of the chapter. Most of these riddles are anagrams, and you'll see that before you can do the riddle, sometimes you'll have to do a puzzle. The puzzle is what allows you to inspect items around the room, but since this is there's no restriction on puzzles, so we can use the in-game help system to solve the puzzles for us, but only for puzzles where that's actually faster. You'll see a few puzzles that it's faster to just do it ourselves.
Yeah.
This puzzle, the mousetrap puzzle, is definitely a very slow puzzle. So
Yep.
we're skipping this one.
High RNG, and essentially the winning strategy is a reset strategy to wait for a good pattern.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few versus AI puzzles in this game.
Speaking of which, this is the first one we'll actually solve. Well, at least we'll try. It should be B. Where's B? Here. And there we go.
Curse you!
And we've come to our first set of cutscenes. We get to meet Robin Morales, who is TV producer for the series Case Unsolved. And she has arrived in the house, in the town with the spooky house ghost mansion, wherein the first game, The Seventh Guest, the original installation of the games, takes place. In the house, not the town. I can do words.
Yeah, those were words.
Just sit anywhere, honey.
Sorry.
Menus around the table.
I was gonna say something, but now. Man. Oh yeah, this game tries to do the Memento Mori thing where you watch cutscenes out of order and then you piece them together at the very end. But because we don't watch them when they first start, we're not doing
This
that.
isn't an Oak Brand kind of place, honey. We're
Yeah.
big on chocolate donuts here.
I don't suppose you'd have any Perrier water.
Let me check. Hey, Slim! We got any Perrier?
Fresh out of Perrier, Eileen. Had a big run on it this morning.
Seems great.
Sorry, hun. How about a San Pellegrino?
Oh, that would be fine.
I'm kidding, hun. The only water we got comes out of the tap.
I'll have
We
a
all should go
chocolate
make popcorn.
donut and a coffee.
Now you're
Yeah,
talking.
Definitely.
definitely.
Can I make that
I was
extra
tempted to
fun?
buy popcorn for today.
Enough with the jokes, okay?
As unlikely as it seems, we actually have an espresso machine.
Okay.
Be right back.
We all love espresso machines. See, she
Here
can't
you
do
go.
words either.
Be right back with the coffee.
You're Eileen Wiley, aren't you?
Who wants to know?
I'm Robin Morales. I'm a producer with Case Unsolved, the TV show.
Is that the one with Carl Denning?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I like him. Wouldn't mind serving him up a couple of specials. Well, what's he like?
He's a man.
Is he a man like you can't live with him? Or a man like you can't live without him?
He's both.
Aren't they all? So what are you doing in Harley?
I'm researching a story in the staff mansion. You're the only person who survived an encounter with the mansion.
Who told you that?
Everyone else has either disappeared or died.
It's all just stories.
The newspaper said a guard dog tore your hand off. What really happened?
I have to get back to work.
I'm sorry I upset you.
Not me. I'll be right back with that coffee.
Hello, Marie.
Where's Chuck?
I thought maybe you were here to see me.
You wish. Is he in his office?
He's got a meeting in 5 minutes. He hasn't got time for you today, Marie.
Just tell him I need him.
Chuck, Marie Wiley's here to see you. But you got a meeting at 8. Okay. Okay. Lucky number 7. Have fun.
I've only got a few minutes. Come on, Marie. Let's hurry. Let's get in bed. Something wrong?
Maybe I'm not in the mood for a quickie, Chuck. That's something you can do with your wife.
Come on, Marie. Chucky can do a lot in a few minutes. I'll make those minutes seem like hours. Ouch! Jeez, Marie. What are you doing? How in the hell am I going to explain that to my wife? You're going to bite me. Bite me where it doesn't show.
Time's up, Chuck.
How am I going to go to this meeting with a fresh bite mark on my neck?
Don't go.
Yeah, right. Like I can afford to miss it. I'm trying to run a business. It's about money.
You can do whatever you want, Chuck. You leaving, Chuck?
Yeah, it's blood.
I was just...
I know what you were doing. You were looking for the scene of a crime. You found it. You did good. For a TV
Yeah,
person,
Jimmy
I'm
Moots put in a
impressed.
chat.
I'm Robin Morales.
Jim Martin, chief of the Harley Police.
Chief. Now I'm impressed.
Yeah, well, there's only me and one other guy, and he's the co-chief, and that's pretty well the whole damn force. So what are you doing out here looking at blood on the rocks, Robin?
I'm researching a story. I work for...
I know. Case unsolved. Word travels fast in a small town. But I understood you were doing a story on the haunted house.
I am, but I think there's a connection. I mean, with all the stories of death and disappearance surrounding the house, I think they might be all related. I mean, isn't it more of the same? Don't you think they might be related?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because the haunted house is a ghost story. I don't believe in ghosts. But this is the real thing. This is murder, Robin. It's no ghost that spilled that blood. And whoever did it hasn't been caught, so I don't think you should be out here wandering around in the woods by yourself.
I can take care of myself.
That may be, but you're running an unnecessary risk. Stick to the ghost story.
What do you think happened to Eileen Wiley's hand?
Got bit off by a dog?
Do you really believe that?
Sure I do.
Well, I don't. I mean, how could a dog do that?
Probably one of those damn Rottweilers or something.
Oh, come on, Chief. Were there any other bite marks on her? Did anyone find the dog? Did anyone find the hand?
I don't know, it was before my time. You'd have to ask Doc Thornton. He's the one sewed her up.
Is he still around?
Barely. Doc's getting up there, but he's still breathing. Come on, I'll drive you by his office. You can follow me in that snazzy little car.
Okay, Chief.
Call me Jim, will you? Kind of embarrassing being called Chief when there's nobody to be chief over.
Okay, Jim.
You're not exactly dressed for tromping around in the woods. Maybe you should get some boots. They make a special TV producer, designer hiking.
This game's great.
It's terrific.
Oh God, help me. Please help me.
Robin. Robin, move! Get up!
Carl.
Look out!
I love how they decided to keep the game book as an SMV, as a movie, and not like, I mean, the actual image. And there we have Samantha, anonymous hacker person. Well, not that anonymous. We know her name, Samantha.
Anonymous. You gave her a name.
Yeah. I just realized. But we know that she's a hacker because she has 2 keyboards.
2 whole keyboards.
And she moves a mouse like this.
Where are you, Carl Denning?
All right. We activate the next clue. We close the gamebook and hope that the game doesn't crash. It didn't crash. Great. If it did, it wouldn't be that bad because we have safety saves. Alright, we're back to the main part of the run, where we solve clues, look for objects like the part of a body examined in the doctor's office, i.e. the torso. Oh, the torso.
Oh, because it's...
Yeah, because it's in doctor's office. It's a great game, Gelly. You should play it.
This game loves that. I hate it. Despise it.
This game does a lot of things that you hate.
Yeah.
As you can hear, we currently have like rain, even though we're nowhere near outside or a door, and that is because it's on the buffer that was previously mentioned. This is a cryptics puzzle.
So much audio queued up.
Yep. Oh, right. We skip. Ouch!
Had something to do with...
Another one of those. Hello. Oops. This one was fine.
I could
Interesting.
just speak closer to the microphone if that helps.
No, it doesn't help.
Oh, am I quiet too?
Like in Discord.
Nocturnal horses, schedules, nightmares, so nightmare.
Maybe during the next cutscene.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry. Meanwhile, you just have to yell. Oops.
Where is this
Yeah, we'll just
station?
yell.
Harley-on-Hudson, north of
Confederate flag.
New York State.
What? Why is there a Confederate flag in New York?
Nobody
There's
knows.
many questions, Kelly. America.
I mean,
Let's not go into that today. It's a rough week for the entire world. Let's just... And more cutscenes.
Ooh.
More Jim too.
More Jim. Indeed.
Jim is the best
Character in the
returning
series.
character. Jim is the best chief. There you go.
Jim is the best chief.
Well, here it is. Doc Thornton's.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Good luck.
Okay, see you.
You take care.
I will.
Can I help you?
I'd like to see Dr. Thornton if he's available.
He's available. You a patient of his?
No,
Fill this out.
Actually, I'm
He's
not here as a
available.
He's
patient.
available.
I'm a producer for Case Unsolved, the TV
That's
show.
Marie, by the way.
I'd
Oh,
like
yeah.
to interview him.
You're kidding.
She's a human.
What do you want to interview him for?
Yeah, if you
to
could,
discuss that
you can
with
just
Dr.
turn your
Thornton.
mic down, Dart, and
Oh.
then I can turn everything else up.
Yeah, sure. 1 second.
Hey, Doc. You awake?
Of course. There we go.
TV show. Says she wants to interview you.
Well, send her in, Marie.
Thank you.
Sure.
Hello, Dr. Thornton. Robin Morales. I'm a producer with Case Unsolved.
What can I do for you, Robin?
I'm researching a story on the staff mansion.
Oh?
I'm trying to follow a storyline involving Eileen Wiley. The legend, or myth, or story. It seems that she's the only one who has survived an encounter with the mansion. Everyone else has either died or disappeared.
There are a lot of stories about that old house.
I was told that you treated her the night that she lost her hand.
Yes, that's true, I did.
What do you think happened to her hand?
Well, it was bitten off by a dog. Everybody knows that.
So I've heard. But did it really look like a dog did it?
I don't know. I never saw a hand bitten off by a dog before. Never even heard of such a thing. Eileen's kind of unique that
Content warning for gore.
She's a bit of a celebrity around these parts because of it.
But really, Doctor, what did it look like to you?
Robin, it was a mess. A bloody mess.
I just think there's more to this Eileen Wiley thing that meets the eye.
Have you talked to Eileen?
I tried, but I didn't get very far.
It was a traumatic time for her.
I know, and I hate to be the one to bring it back up to her. It's just that she's the only one who's had an experience with the mansion who's lived to tell about it.
Not the only one.
What do you mean?
Samantha Ford.
Who's she?
The one nobody talks about. She was there that night with Eileen. The two of them sneaked onto the grounds and broke into the house together.
Why wasn't she mentioned in any of the articles?
Her family had a lot of influence and kept her out of it. But if you think Eileen's hand is a mystery, well, Samantha's been paralyzed from the waist down and confined to a wheelchair ever since that night.
Something's happened to Samantha. Something's got her.
Who's Samantha?
Can you help her?
I don't know.
I have to get out of here. I'm scared.
Wait! Where's Robin?
Hi, honey. You want something to eat?
Just coffee.
How's work?
Boring. Got a light?
You know I don't like you smoking, Marie.
Yeah? Well, like mother, like daughter.
Well, I guess I got no one to blame but myself.
I guess.
Marie, I hear you've been seeing Chuck Lynch.
So?
He's a married man.
So, who cares?
So I care. You'll get a reputation, Marie. I don't want people calling my daughter a tramp.
Yeah? Well, like I said, like mother, like daughter.
Marie!
Save it.
Marie!
What?
Will you be home tonight?
Maybe.
Watch where you're going there, Robin. You okay?
I just, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was doing.
Whatever it was, you were moving with impressive speed.
Yeah, I guess I was.
Yeah, I got something for you. In case you go hunting for any more crime scenes. I hope they fit.
Why, thanks, Chief.
I told you about that chief stuff. Just Jim, okay?
Okay, Jim.
Well, you wear them in good health, all right?
I will. Thanks.
Good night, Robin.
Good night, Jim.
Alright. Oh, right. Done. Supposed to be done.
This random cutscene.
Didn't hear you come in. You gave me quite a fright.
Who's this supposed to be?
Amazing thing, this.
One of the original
Absolutely
characters from
amazing
the Seventh
things
Guest.
the Marquis has come up with, don't
Oh
you
wait, we
think?
didn't do the Seventh Guest in this. Oh,
Correct.
beans.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Good boy. Now
I'd say something like this all makes
actually-
more sense if you've seen the Seventh Guest before that, but that just wouldn't be true.
Yeah. I mean, it was really nice they could get Howie Mandel to play the part.
I think we're almost done with this chapter.
Yeah. I think the camera fading away from his face
Yeah, I think so. You're right.
is the fun part. But I also kept thinking that that it had ended a minute ago,
This game loves the cutscenes. They blew a lot of budget on these cutscenes.
What makes you think that?
Just a hunch.
I mean, in within the casual playthrough of it's really good. I think it works pretty well. I might be alone with that opinion.
It's
It grows on you in this in an ironic sort of wraparound way where it goes to so bad it's good.
All right,
I'm not
here we
sure
go.
it's actually good.
Put an olive in.
All right, please no crash, no crash. Wonderful. That's the second point where it could have crashed and it didn't. Perfect. Oops. Oh. Moving on.
Okay,
to-
so now that we're back to fast gameplay, there's a lot of speed tech in this game actually. You have to use right click to skip everything, otherwise all the animations for walking and stuff take a lot of time. dialogue as well. But there's also holding right click, which doesn't work for walking around the room, but it does work for changing rooms, it works for the menu, it works for dialogue and puzzles. So there's a lot of work like memorizing where to spam right click and where to hold it down. You'll see he opens the game book and he hits the help button to get the next riddle before the game gives him the riddle. This saves a couple seconds of like a blinking animation for a notification. So you want to always make sure to hit that help button at the right time to get the riddle before the notification happens.
Oh, by notification you mean the blue circle, right? Or yeah, okay. That confused even me. Come on! Ah, God, I clicked out of the game. Now my cursor was somewhere else. Terribly sorry.
The other speed tech in this game is like any other point-and-click game. There's a lot of merits to being as accurate as makes sense to be, because you actually want to go slow to go fast in a lot of instances in order to get the right clicks off and everything else. So
yeah, navigating in this game is actually in the speedrun is actually really hard because it's so instantaneous. Normally this game does have animations for walking and moving and stuff, but not if you're clicking right click fast enough. Yeah. So it can be pretty disorienting. I mean, I guess it's similar to Myst, maybe.
Yeah, Myst or Riven. Riven's probably, yeah, it's probably like Myst.
Yeah, Riven's faster than Myst.
He's moving at impressive speed.
Yes, impressive speed. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
That's the notification that I am supposed to skip.
So he's screaming over half of a second. He is angry over about half of a second. That's how optimized this is.
Yeah, that's how fast this game is. Just every little hiccup is just such an annoyance in the flow.
Yeah. Alright, next cutscene coming up after this. I think it's 5. Yes.
So he says 5 because he counts the number of times he needs to click help before the game will offer to solve the puzzle for him. Because obviously clicking it and reading what it says takes too long, so you gotta just know how many clicks in advance that you need to do.
Yes? Samantha Ford? If you're selling anything, I'm not interested. Please go away.
No, I just want to talk to you.
About what?
Eileen Wiley? Hello? Are you still there?
Who are you?
My name is Robin Morales. I'm a producer for Case Unsolved, and I'm researching a story on the Staff Mansion. I was told that you were there the night Eileen Wiley lost her hand.
Shut here.
Who told you that?
Dr. Thornton. May I come in? Please.
What do you want from me, Ms. Morales?
The truth?
Whatever that is.
I want to know what really happened the night you and Eileen Wiley went to the Staff Mansion.
Everyone knows what happened. Eileen got her hand bitten off by a guard dog.
Did you see it happen? Did you?
No.
I don't believe you.
So what?
What are you hiding?
Who do you think you are, anyway? Coming here from some moronic TV show speaking of the truth. You don't care about the truth, all you care about is ratings. Now ain't that the truth?
This looks like very interesting work. Look, I'm sorry, we've got off to a bad start.
A bad start and a bad end. Please leave.
Do you think the current rash of murders and disappearances are connected to the house? You do, don't you?
Get out.
I knew it. I'm on the right track.
Leave now.
Tell me what happened.
No.
What happened to Eileen?
It was a dog, a vicious dog.
What about the 2 boys you followed there? They disappeared.
They never went there. They were runaways.
What about you? You haven't walked since that night.
Get out! Get out!
It's been 20 years, Samantha. It's time you told the truth.
Please. Please don't hurt me. No, no more.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Where's Eileen?
I don't know.
She ran away and left me. I couldn't move. That's her. It's all my fault.
Content warning for very dark topics.
Who is it? Samantha Ford. I've come to tell you the truth. If you're ready for it.
Come in. Can I get you something?
No, I just need to collect my thoughts.
I have some wine. Would you like some?
I think I would.
Cheers.
Thanks. What happened that terrible night 20 years ago? There isn't a day that goes by that my mind isn't haunted by the memory. Everything that's happened since, every breath I take is influenced by that night.
Do you mind if I record this?
No, I don't mind.
Please, continue.
Eileen and I went to the house to find Peter and Charlie, the two boys that supposedly disappeared. They were going to break into the Stoff mansion, the so-called haunted house. I was a wild teenager. Eileen didn't want to go with me, but I talked her into it. She did everything I did. Oh, God. What happened to her, it was my fault.
Do you want to stop?
No. If I do, I don't know if I could start again. We were raped.
Oh no, by those boys?
No. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
We were raped by the house. So now you think I'm totally out of my mind?
No,
Yes, you do. Here's this crazy lady raving about how she was raped by a house.
I don't know what to think.
Think what you want. But I'll tell you, that house is not what it appears to be. It's a living thing. It's a house, or it's Henry Stauff, or it's some ungodly creature. It's impossible to explain. And impossible to believe, but I know what happened to me.
But how?
I don't know how. We were in the house, and suddenly I couldn't move. It was like some invisible thing were holding me. I couldn't see it, but I was in its grip. I could feel it all over me, touching me. I started screaming, and Eileen got scared and ran.
Whoa.
How did you get away?
When it was finished with us, it just let us go. I got Eileen to Dr. Thornton. But the worst is yet to come. Whatever it was, that thing. I became pregnant. We both did.
Oh my God.
I decided to have an abortion, but Eileen was afraid to go through with it. It was a back alley thing.
It's okay. You've said enough.
No, I have to finish this. I got a very serious infection. The result is what you see. I suffered irreparable nerve damage. I'm confined to a wheelchair.
I can't imagine such horror.
Eileen lives the real horror. She gave birth to Marie. I'd rather spend my life in a wheelchair than have a child like that. She's always been evil. The bad seed, but hell itself has been unleashed since her 18th birthday. She's behind the violent happenings in this valley. Whatever evil thing that house is, she's its offspring. It's crazy. A house. Pure insanity, but it's the truth. Just ask Eileen.
Man, it stinks in here. Like that dead raccoon your father found in the basement. Say what? You trying to tell me something? Robin? Whoa.
Look,
You like it?
it's Martin Bird.
Yeah.
I hope that you would. I would, just for you.
Yeah, she's from the first game.
Exactly.
Thanks.
One of the original seven guests.
Do you think you have a role for me in your new play?
You may be asking, well, how does this relate to the original game? And the answer is...
Jeez, I don't know.
I'd be very
Oh,
grateful.
you want me to give the answer?
Oh man, I think my mic cut out. or maybe there just isn't one.
What's the matter?
No, there actually
Same
is.
mansion.
You don't want
The guests who tried to help Tad in the original game are freed, and the other ones are meant to suffer in the house forever. In this case, Martin Burton. And we've seen that. And there's 2 more.
You know, can you just tell me where Robin is?
Who's Robin? What do you want with her?
I thought that was what you were gonna say.
With me?
No. I genuinely thought there really isn't a connection, but... Alright, if you say so.
Take me with you. Before...
Just assume everything Gelly says is a jab at the game.
That's... Yep.
It's not that bad.
Food information.
I just spoke with Samantha Ford.
So?
She just told me the most unbelievable story.
So don't believe it.
May I have a cup of coffee?
Sure. So what's this story about?
2 girls and a house that's not really a house at all. And there's no dog.
What else?
These 2 girls got pregnant. One of them had an abortion which left her paralyzed. The other one had a daughter by the name of Marie, which, according to Samantha, is a worse fate than spending the rest of your life in a wheelchair. This house in the story is something that lives, something evil. And Marie is somehow the daughter of this evil.
Don't say that.
And she's also behind all these horrific murders.
Stop it. It's a lie.
What is the rest of this fantastic story, Eileen?
That's just what it is. It's a story. How could anybody believe such a thing?
Samantha was so sure.
Samantha has always had a good imagination.
Is there any truth in what she says?
No.
What really happened to your hand?
Got bitten off by a dog.
I don't believe you.
And I don't care.
What is it about this house, Eileen? What's it really all about?
Why don't you just go there yourself? You're afraid, aren't you?
By the way, what's the current position of the incentives?
Instrument.
No crash. Wonderful.
Door number 1.
Sorry, I was eating popcorn. Door 1 is in the lead.
In the lead with $201. It's door
1. I wasn't sure if the 100 from Belly were also going toward
I
door
have
1.
no idea. I don't think it matters. I wouldn't know for door 1.
Probably not anymore.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah.
I mean, 1 is the best ending anyway, so.
It is the best ending.
Oops.
Yeah, there's the good ending and then there's the best ending.
Essentially, yeah. Here's another good one. Unreasonable reason. Unreasonable is crazy loco, and reason is a motive, so it's the locomotive. So these do make sense in some way.
Yeah, that makes sense after you figure them out.
Yeah.
It makes sense after you figure them out because you click on everything in the house and then it's like, oh yeah. Oh, I
They don't make
get
sense
it
if you do
now.
that. No, they don't. Usually they don't. The only way they make sense is if you like figure it out without just clicking everything, or if you read it somewhere in a walkthrough or the in-game help system. If you find the item by accident, you're probably not going to get it.
Probably not, no.
Okay, so this cake puzzle is the
Cutscenes.
yeah, the last recap cutscene. So every cutscene after this, we don't skip. We actually watch them as they come up.
Hey, sweet Marie.
It's
Sweet
that
Marie.
time again.
This soon? Come on, just...
Shut up.
Hey, sweet Marie.
Take this knife and get that TV producer.
Oh, no, Marie. I can't do that, not her.
What do you mean you can't? You'll do it! Or you know what'll happen to you if you don't!
Marie, she's too well known. People will come after her.
I don't care!
Listen to what you're saying.
No, you listen.
Do you really want to say no to Stauf?
No.
Then take this knife and do what you've been told to do. Good boy, Chuck. You had me worried.
You don't have to worry about old Chucky boy.
Later. Do this first. Now go.
No, that's not. I can't alt tab out of the game otherwise, because then the game audio will stop. So I'll have to rearrange things otherwise. There, now I can see chat. No, Jim. No.
Jim. We don't know it's. Oh, now we know it's Jim. Jim.
Oh yeah, I see it a bit earlier than you do, right?
Yeah. Oh.
And now the famous Excalibur scene. Apparently, Chuck is not the chosen one.
Wow. That's a knife.
And Chuck has to do more dirty work. Poor Chuck. He's carrying this entire movie. Unintended.
There wasn't DNA in 19. Wait, when did this game come out?
95?
1995.
19, yeah, DNA didn't exist in 1995, so don't worry about the DNA evidence.
Also, there's only 2 policemen in the entire county, or in the entire region, and one of them, well, now only one.
Chief Jim.
The co-chief just got promoted to chief.
Hello, Chuck.
No, that's
You get to
Julia
find
Hyde.
out Chuck's last
Are you
name.
ready?
Ready? For what?
Lynch. Lynch? I forgot.
Soup's on.
Soup's on. Soup's on.
Soup's
How about a chuck roast?
A chuck steak.
Chuck him into the soup.
Best cutscene of all time.
Yep.
Chuck him into the soup.
Tempies, remember what we said earlier about everything what Gully says?
Now she's moving with unimpressive speed.
Unimpressive speed. Well, it's still impressive, just impressively slow.
Impressive slow-mo.
Don't do it. Oh, God.
Sixth.
No crash, no crash, no crash, no crash. Wonderful.
Nice.
This is
Okay,
good.
Now we don't skip any more cutscenes.
Yep.
Because there are no more recaps.
You don't like cats, do you, Robin?
Who's there?
You've been afraid of them ever since you were a little girl. Ever since you and your sister drowned the kitten in the toilet.
How did you know I...
Poor little kitty.
I didn't mean to drown.
Poor little dead kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Alright, drink left at sea. The left side of the ship is the port, so we're looking for a glass of port wine.
Sorry. Didn't see you come in. Just sampling a little something from Stahl's cellar. Would you, I guess not. After all, you don't have time for that now, do you? You're looking for her. I know. We all know that. But you see, someone is coming for you. You can't get out. Have you tried the front door? It's quite impossible. And now, you'd better hide.
Alright, what do these three words have in common? Snake, baby, trap.
Bite.
Well, that's actually not that bad.
Now, if we could only find...
Good luck finding a bite, though.
Yeah.
Oh, rattle.
Yeah, it was rattle.
Shoot.
Better than last time when you said bishop.
I want my mummy. And what do you want? Not your mummy. I'd guess
Who are you?
success, power, influence, money, fame. Some of us want even more than that. I thought that all I wanted was money. Enough wealth for, a lifetime or two. But that was just the beginning. And all that it wanted, all the house wanted, was merely to exist. Of course, like so many things, to exist, it must be fed.
What are you talking about?
To live, it must eat. That's not too much to ask now, is it? And what is it that you want? What can this house, my house, give you? Success, power, influence.
How can a house give anything to anyone?
Never doubt the power of this house. You've seen its magic.
You're saying I can have anything I want.
Name it.
Ah! Oopsie. Alright, now we're looking for a number that's in Roman numeral that's also Greek letter. And it's the language of the game, which is C11, XI.
Omega.
Oh, don't say
Omega.
Pretty sure Omega could be Roman.
It's about time.
Tell me what you want. The world is waiting.
Robin.
Carl! Carl, where are you?
Never mind him, he's an illusion. Tell me what
said the illusion inside of the illusion.
Your own show. Your own network.
My own network.
Like that. Is that what you want? Robin! Is it? Say it!
Don't!
She's gone.
Who are you?
Samantha. I'm the one who sent you the game book. I've been trying to help you save Robin.
Samantha, why are you doing this?
Hoped that you could defeat the house, but the house is too powerful. We're all so weak. You've got to get out now.
Well, you know, I just can't leave her here.
Help! Carl! Help me!
Don't go, it's too late.
Samantha, I'll see you later, alright?
Alright, we are nearing endgame. We're not quite at the end, but the final word puzzle. A word with KST in the beginning, the middle, and the end in KST and Inkstand. Now we've come to the final puzzle, which we cannot skip and have to play, which is an AI game against stealth. And it's pretty much the hardest AI game in the game. Which used to be what determines whether a run was successful or not. But now we actually have strategies. I don't like that. There we go. Much better.
The bean puzzle.
The bean puzzle.
Yeah, so we've got a set of a bunch of strategies. Darkshoxx came up with all of them actually. Just like we always make the same first move, but then you kind of have to adapt from there because he does different stuff. And this looks like a first. Well, actually, I guess he did one reset.
Yeah, I did one reset, but on diagonals, I'm pretty sure I can't fail anymore. All right, we come to the final non-skippable cutscene. This one actually can't be skipped. And here we will need the verdict of the incentives, which door to pick.
Hello, Carl Denning, and welcome to
Door 1.
Nice. Alright, let's enjoy this cutscene, and time will be when I click on the door, I'll give you a countdown. There's still 3 minutes ahead, or so.
What I've got in my pocket. $600. Now, Carl, here's the deal. You can keep the $600, but you must choose a door. Be it door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3. Or you can give me $200 and see what's behind the door of your choice. Well, Carl, what'll it be? Thank you. Now, which door?
It's behind the middle door.
Let's see what's behind door number 2. A big screen TV. Isn't this fun, Carl? Let's make another deal. You can keep the big screen TV and the $400 you still have, or you can give me $200 more and see what's behind another door. Thank you. What a player.
Let's see what's behind door number 1 here.
Door number 1! It's sweet Marie. She can be yours absolutely anytime, night or day.
Anytime.
Imagine the hours of enjoyment, the fun you'll have with sweet Marie. Much more exciting than watching TV.
You can watch me if you'd like. Be strong, Carl. Don't give in to temptation.
Damn it, I thought that TV was unplugged.
Choose me.
What a choice. Marie. Sweet, sensual, sexy Marie. Or Samantha in a wheelchair.
What's behind door number 3?
Pay up. Door number 3.
Carl, I've been so scared. Please choose me. Save me. I love you.
I'll give you anything you want. Anything and everything. Don't listen to them, Carl. You'll be lost forever.
Shut up, Samantha!
He's afraid of you, Carl. Choose me. Destroy the power of this hellish house.
Carl, you have to choose me. After all we've been through, I need you.
Anytime, any place, any way.
choice.
Alright, end is coming up.
Choice is yours.
We'll see the 3 doors. And when my cursor disappears, it will be over. About 3 seconds. And there we go. Time. And now watch the most absurd cutscene you'll see, well, this week. We didn't have a single crash. That's good.
That's amazing, actually, yeah.
What was the time?
Last time you had like 4 crashes or 3? 101:19.
That's good.
The time is 1 hour. Wow, die.
What happened? Oh yeah, nah. Nah, nothing really happens. So no content warning. Sorry to disappoint you.
Something does happen.
Something does happen, yes. Well.
Just not something against Twitch rules.
Yeah.
What a deal.
What a deal. It was Stauf all along.
Yes.
I'll let you in on a little secret. Because you're so special. Those are good. Would you like a bite? Some choice you made, Carl. Don't look so sad. I'm not that bad.
See? Sure you wouldn't like a bite?
After all.
It's you!
So there you go. The holy trinity of the house, the builder and his daughter, I guess, are all one and the same thing. That's just Saw with extra steps. And they're eating us for, I don't know, dinner, breakfast, whatever. Well, 11th hour, so probably
Those
dinner.
guys look pretty good.
Alright, thank you everyone for watching. I'm Darkshoxx.
I'm not.
I'm Die Forever.
Go, huge shout out to Gelly and Die Forever. Go follow them on twitch.tv/Gelly and Die Forever 2011, I believe. Yeah. How are we compared to the estimate? I think there's probably still a lot of time. I don't know.
You were 29 minutes ahead.
Yeah, I think we're ahead of schedule.
Yeah, probably.
You were 29 minutes ahead.
20. Well. Let's not ignore the cutscene at the beginning. That was like 9 minutes or something. Yeah. That's not part of the run, but still part of the time we wasted.
Yeah.
All right. If you want, I can show off some Easter eggs. Otherwise, we'll just leave it here.
You can show off 1 or 2.
All right. Now, first of all, well, yeah, I need to crash the game. Otherwise, it'll put us into New Game Plus mode, which we don't want.
Well, that doesn't matter for the Easter eggs.
Well, it doesn't matter for the Easter eggs, right? But I'd still have to actually delete the game files again, and I'd rather just. I mean, we have time, right?
It doesn't matter for the Easter eggs.
Right. I had a little piece of paper. There we go.
So
yeah.
To explain that, we crashed the game before the credits finish because otherwise it'll save your progress, and the next run that you do will be a New Game Plus run instead of a new game, which allows you to do certain things like fast travel across the house using the map, or you can also skip like the end cutscene in New Game Plus mode. And it also makes the AI harder on the last puzzle.
Oh yeah. And that's very annoying. Alright, let's see if that works. Let's watch the weather forecast.
We're happy tonight because a few thin high clouds passed by at times today, but for the most part, blue skies prevailed, and we are happy.
We are happy indeed. And thank you very much for the sub that just happened on my channel. I'll be with you in a moment. Where's the other one? It's here, right? The R.
Oh!
Come on. There we go.
This one's a real gem.
Yeah, I'm heading for the missed one. That's the last one we'll show, and then we'll end this. Oh, here we go. So if you all remember the wonderful game called Myst. Oh, I'm in the completely wrong room. And the box art for it, MYST. Great game series. Fun to speedrun. Where is it? Here? Yeah. There we go. Myst. And there's kind of Myst Island and this comment.
It's not Myst. It's Myst.
I mean, come on. That's the pun that is most repeated in our in the Myst speedrunning community, right? So fair enough. Other than pissed, I guess. All right. That was it. Thanks very much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the marathon.
Yep, thank you. So we're going back to the setup page. So thank you so much, Stark and Gelly and